Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to chat about I couldn't afford the payments. Let's get started and talk about it. Before I did this video, I did some research. And this research is just across the board. I'm sure there's some higher and some lower. But I used to pay payments for things, but they were a lot lower than they are now. And I was kind of looking at what the average payments of certain things are that the average American pays. Now, I'll be honest with you, some of these are lower than I would have thought they were, but they're taking average. They're taking all the states. So the average house payment for Americans, now this is for a 30-year mortgage. This does include, because I looked this up, taxes and insurances and things. It's $1,275 a month, okay? Which I thought that was a little lower than what I thought, because many people I know, definitely their payments are more, but that includes everything, okay? This one also is lower than I thought. The average car payment, if you were to put new, depending, is anywhere from $200 to $500 a month. I don't know very many people that pay only $200 a month. Most people I know, even if it's a used car, pay around $400 to $600 a month for a car payment. But I know it depends on a lot of factors: how much you put down, how used is the car, how much was the car, and all that good stuff. And the average credit card bill for minimum payment for the average American is $110 a month, and the average American has $5,371 in debt. Now that's just those things. Now, this is interesting too. The average American, each individual American, okay, household is still over $4,000 a month, but each individual American has the average of $2,300 in medical debt, and the average college payment is for a bachelor's degree is $336 a month. I remember mine was $55 a month back in the day. Now, of course, people are paying more, but it kind of got me thinking. Now, I'm not going to go with the college and medical, but I started thinking about this, and this doesn't even include big home items, and I was thinking about this also. Okay, I know of many people, and hey, I've done it before, where somebody may buy a washer and a dryer, or a new stove, or heating and air conditioning unit, or maybe they've had plumbing work, things like that. And many times when people do that, where they have electric or plumbing, or they're paying for a new air conditioning and heating unit, both of them together, a lot of times people can't afford the thousands of dollars, and then they make payments on that. So I didn't even include what I call home type stuff. But all of these things add up to quite a bit. And I even took them out. I even took out how much that I would pay for homeowners and taxes, and what my payments would be for this. And it would be, if I took all this out, for me, it'd be about $885 a month. I wouldn't even be able to pay that. That's the biggest thing I wanted to say is, I'm wondering, how are the average American able to pay this? The only two things that I can think of is either, number one, they're making a good living, so they've got a decent job where they're making either, over $50,000 a year in order to be able to pay this stuff. They're going to have to be making, say, 75 or more to be able to pay all these types of payments. Or they're living with the family. And I've noticed this even in the Dallas area, and I didn't notice this 10 years ago. What I am paying attention to, just kind of from being out in the public, more and more people now than ever before, families are joining and sharing households and sharing expenses with each other. I've noticed it a lot. I know of some people that have purchased a home together, and this is in different states, not just Texas. I've noticed people that are renting out rooms and also just doing whatever they can to make it, and they're sharing things. I also know two ladies that are actually sharing a vehicle with each other and sharing costs of, the insurance and maintenance and things like that. So a lot of people are doing a lot of this, because if I would not currently be able to afford all this, when I was paying payments, my house payment back in the day was $633 a month, and that included taxes and insurance. My college payment was only $55 a month. I didn't have credit card bill, but I did have a car payment, and that was $240 a month. But, I was making more than I am now, but it still was not as high. I am kind of wondering how people are making it on this. I'm curious what you guys think of these. And then also I want to mention this. My friend and I drove past some place that was in the DFW area. Well, actually not that far from where I live. This house was smaller than ours. Really, they had a bunch of road construction, and they were trying to rent this house out, 3-bedroom, 1 bath for $2,200 a month, and then the, why would you say, down payment or what you would call deposit for it was $2,200. So they're looking for somebody to come up with $4,400 to move into a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. I don't know. I think it's getting crazy out there. I'd love to get your feedback on this, guys. You know I always love to hear from you. So I definitely couldn't afford these payments. Let me know your thoughts on this. That's all I have to say. Love you, appreciate you, and I hope to see you on tomorrow's video. Bye, everybody.